I know you've got more in the tank, and I know you know that you have more in the tank, right? You're not hitting the ball as far as you're supposed to be able to. You see the pros that make it look easy and hit the ball so far, and you're using all of your energy and the ball's going half the distance. If that's you, I need you to stick with me today and check out this video on why that is happening. 99% of you are slicing the golf ball, right? And I know you're tired of watching video after video after video on how to fix that. This will be the last video you ever need to watch to fix your slice. And I'm going to go through everything. That way we touch all the bases on how to get this shot out of your bag, out of your repertoire, right? So whenever we set up to the golf ball, I want you to take your grip and I want you to turn your lead wrist. For my right-handed golfers, that would be your left hand, to where your glove is now pointed towards the sky. We're going to strengthen the grip. Now, here is why that is so important. We lose the mobility to open the face as much. When I take my grip back to neutral, I've got more mobility to open the face. And then when I take it back to weak, I've got too much mobility to open this club face. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to strengthen our grip so that we lose that mobility to open the face. Now what I've got set up here is an alignment rod and a range basket at roughly 30 degrees. The only way you're going to eliminate the slice is to fix your club face and your path in the downswing. Now, when we look at this, I want you to notice we have two windows. We have window number 1 and we have window number 2. Window number 1 is the most powerful path in golf, coming from the inside on plane versus the outside. So we've got our grip. We're going to strengthen the grip so that our glove is now facing towards the sky, and having this training station will not allow me to come down steep and on the weakest path in golf, right? I'm going to crash into that stick if I do that. Now let me just go, I'll just go ahead and hit one. I'll hit a few during this video, but I'll just go ahead and hit one just so you can kind of see it. Nice draw right down the middle. So, number 1 has to be the grip. Has to be how we're holding it. Number 2, we have to fix our path. But, like I said, I'm going to cover all the bases today. I'm not just going to give you little sprinkles. You're going to see everything on how to do this. So, when it comes to not only our grip at our setup, but our shoulders, our hips, and our feet. Let's first talk about the shoulders. So if I set up and my shoulders are pointed to the left and they're open, how hard is it going to be to swing from the inside? It's going to be extremely hard to achieve. What I see 99% of amateur golfers do is they'll set up for a slice before they even hit the ball. So what we have to do is we have to get our feet set up slightly closed to the target to promote and help us come from the most powerful path in golf. So we're going to go ahead and get our feet set up. We're going to get our shoulders set up parallel to that. And what you're going to feel is that left shoulder, for a right-handed golfer, that left shoulder is actually aiming to the right. You're just going to feel that. That's not going to be like a realistic thing, but that's just what you're going to feel like because you're so used to, again, aiming to the left. So we're going to close the shoulders, slightly close the feet, strengthen our grip, and then the next piece is we have to have depth in the backswing. So our hands have to get deep enough. If I was to stop at the top and draw a straight line from this shaft down, button of the club down, it should be behind my heels. This would be no depth. So as I take the club back, see where the club's at? I have no depth. Now I have depth. It's not about how far we take it back, it's how deep we can get the club behind us. So we have to have depth in order to be able to swing from the inside, or the most powerful path in golf. So we have grip, we have our setup, and now we have that depth. Now I can swing from the inside. Now I hope you're still with me, because this is the next piece to all of this. We have to properly release the club face. Now when we go back and we talk about the grip, our hands are the only connection we have to the club face, right? So in the downswing, I want you to pay more attention to the toe of the club. So in the downswing, I have to start to feel my wrists, my logo, my club start to point down, so that the toe of the club is in front of the heel. So when I get to the top of that backswing, I need to be turning that club, releasing that club, and then post impact, that club face still matters. Now I told you earlier in the video, I'm not just going to give you bits and sprinkles, right? Let me give you everything. You're going to know how to fix your slice based on this video today. So I want you to pretend the club face is a door, okay? So for my slicers, that door at impact has been open, right? So I'm going to pick the club up, put it in front of me. That door at impact has been open. I need you to have the toe turn over, release over, close that door coming through impact to give us a strong club face. Give us a square club face. So strong grip, set up feet, set up shoulders. I've got this tool to show me my path in the downswing. And then now I'm going to release the club in the downswing, release the club post impact, and what we should be able to see is that toe is pointed towards the sky. Depth, release, and then we're able to see that draw. When you're doing this, if you're having success missing the alignment stick, right? We're missing the alignment stick. We're seeing that club come underneath that without hitting it, and the ball is still going to the right. You've got half of the equation right. The missing half is releasing the club. So you're going to have to check your downswing and make sure that that club is not open when it gets hip height. And this is so important in the golf swing, because if that club is open when it gets to your hips, there is no way we're going to square it at impact. So if you're hitting the ball and the ball is still going to the right, you just have to feel maybe a little bit of an exaggeration of that release. There's that depth, club face coming down, release, nice draw. I want to take the slice out of your game, and the easiest way to do it is to teach you how to hit a draw. That way you can feel the opposite. Okay, so from face on, here's what this drill is going to look like. We want the ball to go directly beneath the end of the alignment stick. If we want to make it a little bit harder, we can put the ball just on the outside, about a ball length outside of the stick. What this is going to be able to do to help us achieve the path is there's no way that we can hit this ball and come over the top. So it's going to ensure that we're swinging from a good path. So let's go through the steps again. Step number one, we're going to strengthen the grip, having our logo looking towards the sky. We're going to close our shoulders, close our feet to ensure that we're able to swing on an in-to-out path. At the top of the backswing, we're going to have the butt end of the club behind the heels, creating depth so that we have the space coming in the downswing. And then step number 4, when the club gets hip height in the downswing, the toe should be in front of the heel. So the toe should be in front of the heel at hip height in the downswing, delivering a more square club at impact. Top of the backswing, we have that depth. Downswing, we have the toe in front of the heel, and then we're going to start to close that door, releasing the club through impact so that the toe of the club is now pointed forward. Depth, coming through. Okay, so that's all the steps. Thank you all so much for watching today. Please like and subscribe. This is going to help, and I've got a ton of more videos coming that are going to help you in every facet of the game. Take care, guys.